So, ladies and gentlemen, money lesson 2. So, we've learned what the different coins are, the most common coins that we use. We've learned that we've got a penny that's a different color than the others, and it's 1 cent. We've learned that we've got a nickel, which is larger than the dime, but yet it has a less value. It's 5 cents. Then we have the smaller dime, which is the smallest, and it's 10 cents. And then we have a quarter, which has George Washington on it. It's the largest one, and it's worth 25 cents. Today we're going to work on adding mixed coins. So if we just had a group of coins, telling the amount of that coin, that group of coin. So we're going to start out with just a variable. So say that we have this amount of change. So how are we going to do this? There's a couple different ways to do this, and it depends on your strategy. Now, counting the smaller coins first isn't always the best strategy. You want to start with the larger coin. This is 10, 5, and then you have 4 pennies. So you can do this by going 10, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then you can jump. So I know from here to here, that's 15 cents. From here to here, that's 16 cents. From here to here, that's 17 cents. From here to here, that's 18 cents. From here to here, that's 19 cents. So I have 19 cents with this group of coins. Now, if this reminds you of anything, it's like a number line, how we jump forward or jump backwards without the numbers, and we show our hops. Now, let's try a different amount of money. Let's try this amount of money. First thing we're going to do is we're going to count out our largest. We've got 10, 20, 30. Okay, we've got 30 here, but this is a 5, so I can't keep going up by tens. So we got 30, and these are 5s, and then we have our 1s. So until we get really good at calculating, we may want to write that above it. 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then count. So we got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 total cents. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 cents is correct. So we've worked on counting coins, but we haven't got into the quarters yet. So this is where it may come in a little bit different. So say that I have 1 quarter. Okay, say I have this group of change. Now, if we put them in from the greatest to the least, they're going to look like this. However, making 10 is always the way that we want to go. So therefore, if we have 25, if I add 5 to that, that's going to give me 30. Because 25 plus 5 more is 30. Then I can count by tens. 30, 40, 50, 51, and 52. So I have 52 cents there. So, but if I did it this way and lined them up, it would be 25, 35, 45. And then you could add 5 to it, which would be 50, 51, and 52. You still get to the same answer. Those are 2 different strategies that you may want to use, just depending. Alright, so for example, we're getting ready to talk about what coins could it be. So say that if I had 17 cents. Say I had 17 cents, okay? what coins would I need? Well, could I use a quarter? That's 25. That's too much. Can't do it. Well, so I can have a 10. Now I've got 10, but I need 17. So right now I've just got 10. So if I put a 5 with it, I've got 10 plus 5, which is 15. So I still need more, but I can't put another nickel because then I got 10, 15, 20. So that's not going to work. So I want to go 10, 15, 16, 17. 17 cents. So I can have 1 dime. So I'm going to draw a circle and put 10 cents. I'm going to draw 1 and put 5 cents. I'm going to draw 1 and put 1 cent. I'm going to draw 1 and say 1 cent again. So that right there is going to equal 17 cents. So I would know that it's a dime, nickel, penny, and a penny. And that's going to give me 17 cents. Well, that's a simple one. Let's try a larger one. Let's see if we had, let's go with 64 cents. If we had 64 cents, and what coins could we use? Well, would we want to count out 64 pennies? Could, but really don't want to. But it's common sense because these are ones, and so it takes 64 of them to equal that. Yes, I get that. So you can say 64 pennies, Miss Acraft, and I'm going to say yes, now give me something else. So, yes, give me something else. Now, let's think. Well, I know it's a large amount, so 1/4 is 25. Do I have enough for 25? I do. So I know that's 25. Well, 2/4 is 50. Because if I drew them and then count them by my fives, I know that they'd be 50. Or by now, you may just know 2/4 is 50. So I've got 50. Can I put another quarter? 50 plus another 25, 75. So that won't work. Take that away. So the next biggest coin I've got is a dime. And I do mean the amount, not the size. So 50 plus 10 is 60. And then I've got 4. Well, a nickel is 5. So 65 is too much. So that means I have to use 4 pennies. So I would need 2/4, 1 dime, and 4 pennies. So I could do 25 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents, I put the cents out there, cents, and then 10 cents, and then 4 cents. When you are drawing these, you cannot put 4 cents in a circle like this because the circles are representing coins. So, and you don't have a 4-cent coin. You don't have a 64-cent coin. You have to use the coins on which they are. So you know this one's a quarter. You know this one's a quarter. You know this one's a dime. You know this one's a penny. You know this one's a penny. And you know this one's a penny. And you know this one's a penny. Now, is there other ways to do this? Yes, there is. There's other ways to get to 64. Because I can go, okay, well, if I use 10 dimes, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is too much, so I take that away. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And now I'm at 60, but I know another nickel is too much because that's 65. So I still have to have my 4 pennies. So therefore I could have 6 dimes and 4 pennies. Is there other ways? Well, yes, there is. You can also, hold on, let's just leave this right here for a second. Because there's so many ways, children. If I take this 1 dime is 10 cents and 2 nickels is 10 cents. So if I trade that dime out for 2 nickels, I've just got to do a group of coins. New group of coins. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 64 cents. But hold on, Miss Haycraft. What coins do I need to get to a quarter? Well, this is 25 cents. So 10, 20, and then I need a 5. So 25 and 25, I can exchange this. And guess what? I've got 64 cents. 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Totally good. Oh my goodness. Well, but wait a second. I can take this dime and I can trade it in for 2 nickels. So take this out and put this in. So now I've got 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 64 again. So there's so many different ways to solve. You just have to really be careful when you're reading it to see what the value of the coin is. It's a good strategy to use when you're counting like this too. Now, I've been giving you just the number. What if I gave you, let's flip it over so we don't waste paper on the back. How about if I told you, okay, well, let's go with Gabriel has, let's make him have a lot of change. That doesn't mean he's going to have a lot of money. Gabriel has 9 nickels. And let's give him 2 dimes. Period. How much does Gabriel have? How much does he have? Well, we've been using coins, and I'm glad. But how about we don't have coins? Let's think about this. So if I drew nickels, I'm going to make them pretty good size because I know nickels, these are all my nickels. Nickels, and I'm going to put 5 cents in them. Nickels, 5 cents, and he has 9 of these. Oh my goodness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to put 5 cents in each one of these because these are all nickels. So I know that's 9 nickels. Let's double count our mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he has 2 dimes. Well, I'm going to make the dimes, they have 10 cents in them. That's 1 and that's 2. Okay, so there's my money. How much does he have? Well, I'm going to say, well, this is 10, 20. Now there is another way. If I put this in a group together, there's my 10 cents. If I put this in a group together, guess what? There's another 10 cents. Because 2 5s equal 10. There's another 10 cents, and there's another 10 cents. So I can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then I've got a 5 cent left over, so it'd be 65 cents. So how much does he have? I would have to write, Gabriel has 65 cents. If you do not put the cent sign in there, you are not going to get it correct. Because if you just put 65, then I'm going to say 65 what? 65 dogs, 65 cats, 65 eggs, 65 centimeters. So we have to use the unit at which we're using on our math. So that is another way to do our math.